What's up? This is the Experts Podcast. I'm Nick.
And I'm Jake. We're experts who know everything,
but we don't agree on any of it.
Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Welcome to the first ever Experts Holiday Podcast. And I don't know if you can hear that, but Tater is chewing on a bone in the background. I hope.
Yeah. I don't know. Hey, it sounds like the sounds of a happy dog, but not a happy horse.
Yeah.
Wherever the bone came from.
And hopefully not a unhappy listener. So hopefully we have a happy noise cancellation that can take that down. But regardless, happy holidays and welcome to the most festive of podcasts. We are literally in we got red and green blasting the studio with light.
That's true. Yeah, that is. I don't know why, but red and green seem to always be like around at this time of year.
Well, it's the signature color of the holidays. And as such, I felt it was imperative that we matched the beauty and regal splendor that is the holiday season with how it should be displayed in our studio. So without further ado, let's get going. We're here to talk about all things the holidays, and we're deep in the throes of it, right?
We are, yeah.
How was your holiday season?
So we had, that's what I'm confused about, because it's like people seem to celebrate their holiday toward the end of December. For me, it seems to change every year. Right. I celebrate Hanukkah, and we just finished up our celebrations this year. So,
congrats, Mazel tov.
Thank you very much. So I guess my question is like, what's left? Like, why are we still celebrating holidays?
Nick, surely you jest. I mean, come on, think really hard.
I didn't know you do Kwanzaa. Did Kwanzaa happen this year yet?
Well, I don't do Kwanzaa, but you're right. Kwanzaa is one of the very phenomenal holidays that line this stacked holiday season. I mean, okay, so Nick, in the spirit of the holidays and a to be determined specific holiday to answer your question, let's break them all down. We got Hanukkah.
We have Hanukkah,
and by the way, is
the main one, right? Am I wrong?
Well, we'll get on.
At least in America. I don't want to make assumptions, but yes, in America, Hanukkah is practiced by most people. Is that correct?
That's debatable. I mean, let's. By the way, do you pronounce it Hanukkah or Chanukah?
Chanukah?
Yeah, Chanukah.
I think it's somewhere in between. It's like Hanukkah. It's like
that is Hanukkah. That is between. You're right.
Yeah.
So do you spell it with the CH or just the H?
Yo, I go back and forth, depending on the day.
Or do you spell it with the KH?
There's several different spellings, and I don't think any of them are right.
Okay, got it.
But whatever gets the message across.
Right.
I think that, like, hey, as long as you know what I'm saying or they're saying, I say let it go,
Fair enough. So we got Hanukkah, a beautiful holiday. How many nights of presents is it again?
It's 8 nights of presents, and that's about it, yeah.
Yeah, that's like the main function of it,
that's
right?
really all you need to worry about.
Yeah. So we got Hanukkah, and we got Kwanzaa, which, how many nights of presents is that?
Kwanzaa? Well, I should be asking you about Kwanzaa, because since you don't celebrate Hanukkah, isn't that the other main religion?
Well, no, actually, I was hoping somebody else, I'm not an expert in Kwanzaa at all. I'm actually an expert in the other big one.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
What's that?
Forefathers Day.
What is Forefathers Day?
Well, it's a national day, and it commemorates the landing of the Pilgrim Fathers in Plymouth, Massachusetts on December 21st, which is also another holiday, first day of winter.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one. That's a big one for sure, Nick. Good job. But not the one I'm thinking of.
I got it. National Homeless Persons Remembrance Day.
we will never forget that holiday. It's always on our minds every holiday season, of course.
It's the day in which we remember those in the homeless community who have died the previous year. Only the previous year.
Only the previous year. Yes, that is the respectful way to think about homeless. What is it again? Homeless Remembrance Day. Yes, of course.
So clearly, you're not a celebrator.
I am
not a practicer.
I'm an appreciator of these. But you're still missing a really, really big one. One might even say the biggest one in America.
Yes. How silly of me.
Yeah.
National Oatmeal Muffin Day.
Not quite what I was going for. No,
but. From my understanding, it's an excellent way to celebrate.
It's a great.
All you have to do to celebrate is enjoy a delicious breakfast or snack made of oatmeal in the form of specifically a muffin.
So you can't do a bowl or let's say. Oh, I don't know, an overnight oat situation. It's only a muffin.
Yes, it's only a muffin. It's only a muffin. I don't make these holidays. I don't make them up.
So that's definitely not the one I was thinking, and that's definitely. I'm gonna stop you with Oatmeal Muffin Day, because I
have one more.
Okay,
it better
be the one that I'm thinking.
It's got to be this.
Okay,
it's December 25th.
Yes.
National Pumpkin Pie Day.
No.
Which, believe it or not, is not on Thanksgiving. It's on December 25th. And
yes.
And what it is the day in which National Pumpkin Pie dishes up the slice many Americans are looking for around the dinner table. Let me see if I can find a better definition for that. It's just, you basically just eat pumpkin pie while also, this is very important, enjoying time with family or friends.
So that's like weirdly close, but not really at all.
That is a holiday, though. I'm not making this up.
Okay. Look, it's actually amazing to me that you haven't heard of what I'm talking. Well, maybe if you'll actually, you know what, Jake, give him the benefit of the doubt.
Of the D.
Of the D. This is the holiday season. This is, in fact, the season of
love.
Christmas. Damn it, no. No, it's the Christmas season. It's Christmas. Christmas, Nick.
Christmas?
The birth of Christ. Christmas trees. Christmas lights. Presents under the tree. You there's a guy that comes in the middle of the night and leaves presents for all the good boys and girls.
I've never heard of this. What is it? How do you spell that? Christmas? Is that like KRISSMISS?
No, Nick. It's XMAS.
Crossmas.
No, that's a Chris. We're emphasizing the Chris, not the cross. You really haven't heard of this?
Crossmas?
Yes. You haven't heard of Christmas.
Okay. No. Why? What? No, I'm sorry. Should I have?
Yes.
You're making me feel kind of dumb.
Yes. So
stop that.
Okay.
I'm open to learning things, but you can't ridicule people for having not known. It's not right.
It's
not right.
All right, fine. Look, in the spirit of the holidays, I will educate you on Christmas.
All right, sure. But is it worth the time? It's clearly not a popular thing to celebrate.
It's quite literally the most popular of the holidays.
In the US?
Probably in the world, my guess is.
No way.
As far as
There's no way.
As far as the US holiday season goes.
How have I never heard of this?
Have you seen Harry Potter?
Of course.
The first movie when it's snowing and they're having fun at Hogwarts and gifts come. What do they say? They say happy.
I don't know. I don't remember every line from that fucking movie.
I mean, come on. Just think about it. It's the holidays.
Yeah.
There's presents. Happy
Hanukkah.
Christmas. Happy Christmas.
Yeah, but Jake.
Happy Christmas.
That's a fantastic accent.
Thank you.
But that movie's not real, dude. Hogwarts isn't a real place. So, I'm not sure that we can use that as like sort of the basis of reality.
Okay,
but
okay.
but good try.
Okay. Well, how? Okay. Are you familiar with the concept of Santa Claus?
Like, is this some sort of clause of some kind? Like, I know Santa Clarita, which is a city just up north. So is this a place?
It is a man.
A man?
A man of jolly wisdom, Nick.
What kind of wisdom?
We're talking the wisdom of who's naughty, who's nice. We're talking the wisdom of giving.
Does he have the wisdom of who cares?
That'll get you sent straight to the naughty.
And what does that even mean?
The naughty list?
I guess, yeah.
Do you really not know what the naughty list is?
The naughty list?
Yeah.
I don't know what a naughty list is. Unless you're talking about the list of top performers at Showgirls.
Oh, yeah, no, that's not what I'm talking about. But they would probably be on the naughty list.
For trying to support their families? Well, I guess I don't know what the naughty list is.
Well,
so.
well, look, it's a Christian. Okay, so
what is Christian first?
So it's and so it's
all right. Let's see what you're pulling out of your ass for this one, Jake.
It's a holiday. I swear to God, it's a holiday where people celebrate the birth of the major figure of their religion by another unrelated figure descended from that religion coming overnight, dropping gifts off for all the good boys and kids and coal for all the naughty kids. And you wake up in the morning and there's a big tree. It doesn't really matter if it's indigenous to that area. You always get that tree and you cut it down and you put it up for about 1 month and then take it down.
So you just kill it and use it for a month?
Yeah, that's about the long and short of it.
That doesn't sound like a good way to celebrate something.
No, it's great. And then you put lights on
it's great.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, you put lights on it and their pine needles get everywhere. And
I don't understand.
And you throw the tree out when it's done. But that's not important. The important part is overnight, a large fat man with a beard squeezes down the chimney. And if you don't have a chimney, I'm not really sure. You might be shit out of luck. But he squeezes down the chimney, leaves presents for all the good boys and girls. And you wake up and you go, it's Christmas! Yay! And then you rip open gifts wrapped in single-use wrapping paper, and you just have a great time. You spend time with the family, and you celebrate the birth of, Christ.
That's a lot to take in.
I know
that's a lot to take in.
But that's like the whole thing, like the Christmas lights, like you've seen them, like the lights that people hang up. What did you think those were for? I
just thought like that was like decor. Like you could buy that stuff in like Home Goods.
So you just think it's like a winter choice?
I think it's a winter choice. I think people they stay in a lot more and they want to find ways to, be cozy because a lot of them won't. A lot of people are afraid to go outside because of the cold, and that's fair. But a lot of people are just fucking lazy.
Yeah.
So they want to create the illusion of outdoors inside. So they have these trees, and then they realize that the lighting's not so great. So they add some lights and stuff. I thought it was a piece of decor, is it not?
It's symbolic of the holiday.
But how? It's a tree. Yeah, it's just a tree. How is it symbolic?
Nick, it just is, okay? Can we move on? Look,
Hold on, you had mentioned really quick Santa Claus. And you said it was some guy that comes down in the chimney.
And he leaves presents.
And leaves presents, right?
Yeah,
How many of those Santa Clauses are there?
Just one.
Just one?
Yeah, and he goes all around the world.
No way. How does he do that?
Wait, have you not seen the movie The Santa Claus starring Tim Allen?
Yeah, I've seen that. Jake, that's Hollywood, okay? That's fiction, buddy.
No, that's okay. So it's not Tim Allen, but that's Santa. He's got the reindeer. You got Rudolph and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen and Comet.
Right. But it's Tim Allen playing that guy in a scripted movie. Dude, that's fantasy, buddy.
No, but this is the whole concept of Christmas. There's a guy named Santa and he does it. And that was a representation of a guy. Although technically, Tim Allen in that movie basically killed the real Santa and stole his job and magically became infused with his powers. That's a different, whole separate Christmas lore thing. It doesn't exist within the canon mainframe of Christmas. But
It doesn't sound like many people know about Christmas anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, so you really don't believe me that this is a real thing. You think I'm just yanking your chain.
Yeah.
Nick, look, I'm going to find a way to convince you that Christmas is real, and I'm going to tell you more about Santa.
And is that because we just can't agree?
And we are back. So I'm a little amazed, man. I just have to say,
I like to amaze, so that's great. But I'm not intentionally doing it this time. I'm genuinely curious. I'm either super curious and uninformed, or simply just dumb.
I mean, I know we already moved past this, but I just have to ask, how many other Christmas themed movies have you seen? So have you seen Claus?
No.
Okay. Have you seen Christmas with the Cranks?
Yeah, of course. I did.
Wait, hold on. Before you explain this, I just want to check. I mean, like, have you seen It's a Wonderful Life?
Absolutely, dude. One of the best movies of all time.
So in all those movies, are you... I just want to get under the surface here. Are you looking at it like Marvel's Avengers Extended Universe type thing, where you're like, oh, this is a place where this thing called Christmas exists, but when I framed it to you as a part of the holiday season, you were like, no, that doesn't exist in reality.
Well, have you seen Finding Nemo?
Yeah.
That's about fish who talk.
Yeah.
Fish don't talk.
Sure.
You just believe it. There's things that happened under the sea that you just don't question. They just exist. The story is told. You go home. And I'm kind of like, every aspect of that movie that related to, I guess, what you're putting a name to, Christmas, I just kind of was like, that's just a reflection of like sort of that family's practices. And it's a product of, the movie. I never thought much of it.
I don't know how. I don't know how. I genuinely don't know how. No, seriously. So every time you've watched one of those movies, you've heard about Christmas and you said, oh, that must be some in-universe thing. And like,
it's just a product of the movie and the world of it. So
you look at it in every movie that you've ever seen about Christmas as world building.
You're not supposed to learn stuff from movies. You just it's an escape. You just watch people do stuff and then it's over.
Well, you're not wrong there. You're absolutely right. There should never be a meaningful lesson that comes away from a
exactly.
movie.
Yeah,
that's
so
true.
It's like, have you seen Two Girls, One Cup?
Sure have.
You don't do that. You don't believe anybody does that, but it exists in the world of that film.
And it was entertaining in its own way.
Sure, yeah.
Like, who would do that? Nobody.
People don't do that. It's not a real thing.
You don't do that.
I don't look at that and be like, this is real of any kind. I don't even know if it was real just for the sake of the product. I just think that it happened there. You watch it, you enjoy it, you bait a little bit.
Yeah, of course.
And then you just turn it off and never think about it again,
Right.
I don't take things from it,
For sure. Okay, well, I think I've explored that enough for my own curiosity. So let's move on. I was going to prove to you that Christmas is real. And you know what? There's the obvious ways. Like, you could just go out and literally ask, I don't know, anyone.
I don't know if asking people stuff is a real valid way to prove anything. But I was a little bit more interested in that Santa guy.
Yeah.
You said this guy travels around the world.
Yeah.
And he goes down chimneys?
He goes down chimneys.
Chimneys or chimneys?
Chimneys.
Or chimneys?
Chimneys.
I don't know.
Chimneys.
You tell me.
Chimneys.
Okay, chimneys. He does that. But how does he get in there? Because most chimneys have vents at the top, which would prevent most life from getting in, I would think.
Right. The truth is, the whole idea about Santa. Yeah. And I didn't want to spoil this for you because you're just finding out about it right now.
Well, I'm intrigued. He sounds cool.
So the whole truth about Santa and his naughty or nice list and the fact that he gives the bad kids coal and the good kids presents.
Wait. Before you say anything else, is he in shape?
Absolutely not. But you think he would be.
Right.
Anyway.
Yeah, if he's moving around, not only the neighborhood, he's making moves around the world. No, he's walking around the world.
He is wide. And
you say he goes down chimneys.
Yeah. Okay.
I see.
But that's not the important thing.
What's the important thing then?
So the truth about Santa
Yeah.
and his naughty or nice list. He gives the naughty kids coal, the good kids presents.
Right.
He travels the world with his reindeers, and
Whoa, reindeers.
he goes on a sled, and reindeers fly the sled, and the sled somehow using something that doesn't really follow the... It doesn't matter. Look, he flies around. He goes around the entire world in one night, goes to every single house that celebrates Christmas. And he also writes letters as well throughout the year. The truth is about Santa. It's fake. He's fake. He's not real. Parents make him up, and they put presents under the tree. And then when the kids turn like 10, 11, 12, 13, in my case, 18, you learn the truth about Santa Claus. The fact that this magical, mystical person is just a way to celebrate something bigger.
Made up by the parents kind of thing.
Yeah.
So let me get this straight. So Santa Claus is not real.
Yeah.
But
totally unreal.
But Christmas is? Like the rest of it is real?
Oh, Christmas is totally real, yeah.
But why would Santa not be, but like everything else is? And also, I've never heard of any of it. So.
Nick, I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, it's just... Wait a second. Did you put this here?
But what? What is that? Oh, a letter?
Yeah.
No, I didn't do that.
Huh. It's got some really nice, like...
Be careful with your accusations, please.
Yeah, sorry. Hold on. Let me just take a look at this. It says... Ho, ho, ho. That's weird. Oh,
we're not at Showgirls anymore, Jake.
No. I know that's another thing. That Santa guy, the fictional Santa guy, he actually is known for saying ho ho ho.
And so he's for kids. You were sort of implying, and he says ho 3 times.
Yep,
that's not appropriate.
Anyway, hold on. Let me read this. Here, I'll read it in his voice. I don't know if it's him, but Jakathy, I'm very disappointed in thee. You should have allowed no doubt to pass your lips. Okay, that's weird. Anyway, I am as real as the hills themselves, as real as holiday spirit, and I am more real than Hanukkah. And then it just says, yours truly, Santa Claus.
Where did this come from?
It was just in front of me. P.S. Tell that non-believer to check his bag.
Me?
You're a non-believer, so I guess technically I am too, to an extent, so.
You admitted that he's fake.
Yeah, hold on. Maybe we should both check our bags at the same time and in duel reveal what we have.
1, 2, 3.
Cookies! What? You got cookies?
Yeah, I got cookies.
Dude, what the fuck? I got coal, which is actually...
What is coal? What do you do with that?
You grill stuff with it.
That sounds useful.
It's actually...
You love to grill. That's very nice of him.
And actually, the price of stuff like this has gone up quite significantly over the past few years. So.
Dude, you're a fantastic grill chef.
I love smoking foods, yeah.
Dude, wow. He really knows you. And you know what? I was kind of feeling inclined to have a treat. It's like, he really knows us.
Yeah. So you believe in him now?
Sure, yeah. I mean, he's just like Harry the Hanukkah Candle.
Who?
Harry the Hanukkah Candle? Harry the Hanukkah Candle?
Yeah, you're yanking my
He's a little
chain.
candle, and he's hot. You know what I'm saying? He's a hot little guy because he's on fire, because he's a candle. He's melting, leaves little wax drippings everywhere, but he comes and he puts presents underneath the little Hanukkah bush that every Jewish family has in their living room.
I've never heard of this, and I don't believe you.
But I don't need you to believe me. I don't need to try to convince you. Harry the Hanukkah Candle is the real version of Santa, which I will admit, maybe he's real. Maybe the cookies were nice, or maybe you schemed it all along. You have been hanging out with Schemer more.
I have, yeah. No, it's true. I have, but that's just because he's a nice guy.
Scheme or Santa?
Both.
Maybe it's the same person. Although Schemer's the skinniest fucking person I've ever met, and you claim...
He could go through a chimney. He could.
Yeah, Schemer. If anybody could fit in a chimney,
He could definitely fit
it'd
in
be
a chimney.
Scheme. It'd be Scheme, and it's a great like approach to Scheme, to sneak into a house, just hop right down.
Yeah, it's kind of like a prank where like the prank is like, we're giving you a Tesla, and it's like nobody really loses in that, minus the home break-in part. But yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But no, Harry the Hanukkah candle.
Candle, yes, made of wax.
Made of wax.
Yes.
I do not believe you, and I think Santa would feel the disrespect if
I think
you mentioned him in the same sentence.
I kind of think they're together.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Well, hold on. Wait, there was a wax seal on this letter.
Yes. Where do you think that came from? I kind of think that like Santa, while he sounds like a good person and he brings a lot of joy to kids, I'm sure that he gets horny, and like what else what's better to use than like a candle, especially one that's consenting.
I haven't even told you about Mrs. Claus, but I mean, it doesn't necessarily need to be a monogamous relationship.
Right. Hey, everyone has their kinks, like even the missus and even the mister.
Well, I'm glad we could educate each other on the spirit of the holidays. Christmas for you, Nick, and Hanukkah for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying a lot, but that's just because I'm feeling the power of the holidays.
Yeah.
And
also we're talking about some kinky stuff. Of course you're going to say, hey, look who's joining me. It's your dog, Tate. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, you might want to move your phone.
Why don't you just sit here and relax? You can sit right next to me. I'll pet you.
Yeah.
There you go. Just coming in for some holiday spirit, right, buddy?
Yeah.
There you go, buddy. When are you going to break the news that he's adopted?
I don't know. We're probably not going to tell him until he's like, it's 21 in dog years. So.
Right. Well, what comes first? Is he adopted, or is Santa Claus not real, or perhaps real?
Oh, the Santa Claus thing is coming soon. Well, anyway, thanks for joining us on this very merry.
Where did we land on this?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
That there's tons of holidays. Why does one have to be better than the other? Am I right? They're all made up.
Wait a sec. How many days of presents did you say Hanukkah gets?
We get 8.
Oh, that one's better.